Well, Alex Carter, tonight's main event of the evening, the fabulous Frankie Lee has issued another open challenge. That challenge was answered by a man who he is incredibly familiar with. Tonight we're going to be seeing Frankie Lee take on Montego Seeka.
Oh, I like you already.
Come on, Frankie.
Want to guess commentator? I can't hear his call.
Going really fast on this side. Catch up.
I don't mean to butt in, but I see Chris in the room. I thought he died in 2006.
And his opponent, he is from the streets. He is the
He's like a
OG.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson take the steps and pop that
Montego Seeka.
Well, folks, Montego Seeka has made his way down to ringside. If you heard that earlier on, that was one Colt Kilbane who wanted to interject his opinions into that into the night. However, he doesn't get paid to do our job.
No, he does not. It's our job that we get paid to do.
Probably gets paid way more than we do. I don't think he wants our pay here tonight.
It is, frankly, put up or shut up time for Frankie Lee.
It most definitely is Frankie Lee. He's challenged a multitude of individuals. He's faced off against the likes of Christopher Morrison, whether it's Little Pecker, whether it's Montego Seeka, and he's faced off against Tego just as recently as just 1 month ago back in Enid, Oklahoma. Suffered a devastating loss at the UWO Taco Rita Showdown. However, tonight, it is time for Frankie Lee to go one-on-one with Tego again. I think we're seeing a little bit of a different side to Frankie Lee here, just in his mannerisms, just in his gestures. We usually see a lot more flagrancy out of Frankie Lee, so to speak, a lot more majestic nature to Frankie Lee. It's all business here tonight.
Right now he's very calm and collected. He knows what needs to be done. He knows that a win here could be career-changing for him.
Montego Seeka personally believes that stepping into the ring with the OG of Oklahoma is career suicide. We'll see if Frankie Lee can pull out the better on the odds here tonight. A veteran of the squared circle, 20-plus years of in-ring competition for Montego Seeka. He's defended championships against some of the greatest competitors that the world of professional wrestling has to offer, whether it's Tatanka, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Tego has faced off against a variety of in-ring competitors. Frankie Lee, on the other hand, less than a year into active competition, straight out of the DG dojo under one Drake Gallows and Ricky Wingrave.
My goodness. Tego is coming in hot in this one. Every single one of these shots has force behind it. Force. It seems like Tego wants to hurt Frankie Lee.
The third meeting between these two men, and I have it on good authority here, Alex, was present for one of these times. Frankie Lee has never picked up a victory over Montego Seeka throughout his entire career.
The series is 2-0 for Seeka.
You know, that just eats at the mind of Frankie Lee.
Absolutely.
He's already a very aggressive competitor. I think we're seeing a different level of aggression out of Frankie Lee here tonight. Up and down, stomp right into the square of the chest. Cover here, look in the outer leg.
Oh.
Just a 1 count.
Tego out fast. Just shows you that Frankie Lee's got a long ways to go before he can put down Seeka if he wants to get the win. And I'm beginning to see what you were saying earlier about how different Frankie Lee is in this matchup versus how we've seen him in the past. He knows what he's got to do. He knows that he has to win this match to set himself up for success as he nails a massive suplex.
Into the cover here, Frankie Lee. Both shoulders. Charlie didn't believe that the shoulders were down. Finally had him there, though. Now it's a strategy like this. The toying with his opponents is always what's costed Frankie Lee in the past, and that's what we're seeing right now. You saw those very light taps to the side of the skull with the boot.
There's a kick right to the gut by Frankie Lee, and a blow to the back of Tego. Oh,
right
my
to the back of the head. That could have been a knockout shot to any lesser opponent.
Montego, though, managing to get himself back into this one. These two are throwing everything at each other. They are not holding back at all.
Yeah, something tells me that one of those shots from Frankie Lee fired up Montego Seeka more than Lee could have anticipated. Tego's now whip out of the corner, reversed. Frankie Lee in control. Oh, met with the elbow strike.
Tego now taking things back into the center of the ring, but Frankie Lee looks going for here.
Our main event of the evening, sunset flip, got him through.
In that moment of hesitation by Frankie Lee, I thought it was going to cost him, but it ended up not. Into the cover. Kick out.
Watching Frankie? Frankie's wrestling. Go over there and watch.
So close to the ropes here is Tego. If he can just grab the rope, it'll break the submission hold. But look at Frankie Lee, turning him away from the ropes.
I don't know, that's not very nice.
A young mind is Frankie Lee, not only in life and age, but also in professional wrestling.
Absolutely.
Clubbering blows to the back of Tego. We're looking at the size difference between these two. Sunset flip, got him through.
Hold on. Tego came through. What's he going for here?
Talked about that hesitation once before.
Deadlift, power bomb.
Power bomb.
Incredible. All the air driven out of the lungs of Frankie Lee. But look at how much strength that took out of Montego Seeka.
It's going to take a lot. I mean, the strength that it necessitates to lift your opponent just completely off the mat the way that Montego Seeka did. Tego's down right now, though, and Frankie Lee, I think he's starting to come to.
He's slowly getting his wits about him.
That game's too absurd.
It's incredible. He's the one that got hit with the power bomb, but he's up first, and oh my goodness.
My man getting torn up. I only get paid.
Tego, I think that he has something on the mind right now. Going for the strike here. Tego firing off on Frankie Lee.
The second wind has hit Montego Seeka in this matchup as he delivers a huge forearm to Frankie Lee.
You are my son. Get down.
Look at this, stalking his prey, waited for Frankie to be in position.
Step over.
My goodness.
Yep, spinning heel kick into the cover. Signature of Montego Seeka into the cover here. Yes. No.
No, not enough to get it done. Incredible.
That was as close as you can get to 3 without getting there. We do not round up to 3 off of 2.9.
Went for a clothesline. Frankie Lee out of the way. Massive German suplex.
Incredible. Frankie Lee right back on his feet. This. He's got him in the wrist clutch positioning. Roll through. Wrist clutch, clothesline.
Is that all you got, Frankie?
Takes him down. I don't see any ring around here, though.
Not at all.
As Frankie now going up.
You sure you want to jump off them weak ankles?
As Frankie Lee took too long on the ropes, as this enables Seeka.
Montego is taking things to the top here.
Oh my goodness, precarious position didn't pay off for Montego Seeka as Frankie Lee.
Well, when they call it high risk, they do so for a reason. Frankie Lee's got Tego exactly where he wants him. Elbow drop.
Massive elbow right there.
Cover. This is it. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest, the fabulous Frankie Lee!
Folks, what a moment, what a night of action that we've had here thus far, and the action continues to heat up as we end the Unified Wrestling Oklahoma portion of the event. We head right in to Red Dirt Wrestling on tonight's UWO RDW Revenge event. Folks, what a victory for Frankie Lee. What a night of action. New champions all across the board. For Alex Carter, I've been Walker Stewart. We'll see you next time, UWO.